look, this is my shit. This is my shit. This is my shit. Listen, listen. All right, listen. Doki, doki, I know you can't see it, but I'm non-visibly dancing to this song. I wish I had a webcam to show you the jams that I am doing. Fuck yeah. Yeah. The soundtrack is so fucking good, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Sayori. Yeah, I haven't either, says horny stepbro. Yuri, that's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Shut up, bitch! Yes. Sorry, it was such... I'm sorry, For that, I'm a butt-fuck your girlfriend. I'm a butt-fuck your non-existent girlfriend, bro. Not literally, though, because that's weird. You don't do that to a homie's girlfriend. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Ah, there you are. Horny stuff, bro. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today I was studying in study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano, bitch. That is a loud ass bell. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something else. You should play something for us, Monika. Yo, if it's not Beethoven, I'm out. I'm out. This game's fucked. I'm done. If it's not fucking Beethoven, if it's not like dubstep fucking Beethoven, I'm done, bro. That shit lit. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, horny stepper. This is so fucking stupid. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I have practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss out on anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is it, Five Nights at Freddy's? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is, the idea of literature clubs The idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? Yeah, because Sayori's a fucking airhead and she's like the fucking vice president. We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come out with the most fun thing ever, nobody will want to come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Aha, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Oh, yes, she does. Diabetes and all. I think, like, hers, like, what, type 3, type... I don't know, because, like, you can actually be, like, really skinny with diabetes. It's kind of sad. Actually, Nick Jonas had diabetes, if you guys didn't know that. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Okay. Cupcakes it is then! I'm hungry. Anyways. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, holy shit! Speaking of eyes, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is not the napping club. Does your school have napping clubs? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. With what marker? Sharpie? Which one? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's much more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice it. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn, that's cold! Hey, that's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I just have to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is having a friend do these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though, I'm happy like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful, that button might come off. Why is this so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you no more. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have grown bigger, haven't they? Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. I didn't even notice that she didn't have her blazer buttoned. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier, alright? Don't be an insomniac. That's what melatonin's for. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better off taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! The way her character just like flies in. It's like, okay, everyone, time to do the thing that we need to do for very specific and literal reasons. Eh? Says horny stepbro. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share our poems we write now? Or we wrote now? Yay, horny stepbro, I can't wait to read yours. That's funny. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Alright. Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, horny step. Dear Christ, what the fuck? I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, maybe I'm sure that's part of it, but I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem; it's a horny stepbrother. I love it. I love this game! This is amazing! This is amazing! This is genius! This is fucking genius! Best game out there! Nah! I love it! I love this fucking game! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not really good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. Huh? It's because I'm a very immature person, Devin, okay? If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! There you go. Yeah, bittersweet. Yeah, there you go. I like things that are happy and I like things that are happy and I like things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, horny stepbro. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay, so I'm being told. Okay, so I've been told that they hint at her suicidal tendencies in some of these poems. So let's see if we can find it out, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, and it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and then come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is an echo, echo, echo inside my head. Oh no, this is very foreshadowing, sorta. Holy shit, yeah, I know, right? Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Foreshadowing as fuck! Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Hello, I'm stuck in that place when Monica deletes others and we are left alone. I've already spent 2 hours trying to wait for. Okay, I can help you. I can actually help you out here. Hold on. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm actually gonna help you out here. Alright? Alright, so what you wanna do, right, what you wanna do is you wanna go to files, right? You wanna go to files, you wanna go to characters, and then once you're there, right, you want to go to deletes, right? You see the delete button there? You want to delete the Monica character file right there. You want to delete that, alright? Because, and also you want to make sure all these character files are already deleted too. Because what Monica will do, they'll, you know, delete the others and all that shit, right? So Monica will be the only one there, but you gotta delete that to get the game's ending, alright? So that's how you get the ending. Just trying to help out. Not a problem. Maybe because I'm so, we're going back to dialogue, so have a lovely day. If you only came there for that, then I'm glad, you know, I'm glad I was actually able to help you. Thank you. You have a lovely day. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, haven't you, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Foreshadowing as fuck. Hey, shut up, she is not flat. Bitch. There will be no body shaming here unless they're fat. Then they can help it. And it's better if they do. Don't get ahead of yourself. So you always had a habit of getting obsessed with some things before dropping it no more than a week later. I also have that habit too. I wonder if this is one of those times. But I see the passion in her eyes. Makes it hard for me to be a pessimist. Or pessimistic. Alright, let's go to Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki rides my, Screw you! You bitch! Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing. Hold on, I gotta unmute you so you can actually talk. Sayori is not flat, you bitch. Alright? Bro, stop fucking ear raping me, alright? She keeps glancing at me, then looks back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Yeah? Is it bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you... Natsuki's face freezes and like she realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. And then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters onto the floor. I have to go use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, horny stepbro. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem laying on the floor and she swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see! You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean... Bro, what do you mean gorilla sap Natsuki? She already did that to herself. Haven't you seen the fucking memes? Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, horny stepbro? Are you sure you're not cheating, horny stepbro? cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding, okay? Bro, we are getting so many foreshadows already. This is like the first act. Right? Like, alright, we're already we foreshadowed Natsuki's anorexia. We foreshadowed Monika's obsessive behavior. And we've already like foreshadowed Sayori slowly getting depressed more and more as time goes. Anyways, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us notice her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. What the fuck? You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a really bad habit of doing that. I'm gonna start doing voices for these characters. I'm gonna have Natsuki go back to like the redneck one. Monika go as like a it's like a gym bro. Bonnie Stepbro wrote this poem, and we are supposed to share. Bro, stop making the sounds that your mom make. Asshole. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? No. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Horn Step Bro is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Horny Stepbro is right, Natsuki. It's not fair for if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Time to read this, see if there's any foreshadowing. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. It's like her venting at why she does not like Amy. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I love it. She just does not like spiders, apparently. I hope you didn't think that was the best that I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward. This poem, I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you have to explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree with the subject that the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote this to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some sort of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out about, they'd make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about... Okay, this went from like redneck to fucking psychopathic killer. Holy shit. I switched accents so quickly. No, actually we're gonna have that for Yuri. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they not hurt anyone and it makes them happy, and as long as they're not a fucking furry. I think people really need to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I'm gonna go for Yuri. Let's see. What have you written for me today? Well done, horny stepbro. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feeling perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down. Bro, is there a fucking bot in my comment? Shadow. There's a fucking bot in my comment. Your dreams online. Bruh. Bro, we ain't going to that website, homie. I don't think we're gonna go to that. I mean, Devin might be dumb enough to go there, but that's besides the point. All right, back to the dialogue. Yeah, write things down you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate experience. I see. That's certainly interesting, and that's certainly a interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. I don't feel like reading this. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what poem this is about. That's right. It's about being a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to be, or what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. The fuck? Huh. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about her? About that? about, you know, being ridiculous for a strange interest. She did? Fuck, gotta kill her. Gotta kill that bitch. No. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Yes, well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. And don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, now time for a Jim Bro Monica. Hi again, horny step bro. Hi again, horny step bro. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna talk normally for Monica. I'm sorry. I can't do these voices. I'm just gonna talk normally. Fuck it. I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. How long is this? Oh, no, this is not that long. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding piercingly. Red, green, blue, and endless. The fuck does that say? Something word of meaningless. Oh, wait, hold up. A cacophony? A cacophony? What? I don't know. A cacophony of I feel like I'm... A cacophony. I feel really stupid. Word of meaningless noise. An endless cacophony. Hold up, I have a fucking computer AI for this. Ziggy. How do you pronounce CACOPHONY?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, apothic, which isn't a real word.
Ziggy, how do you pronounce CACOPHONY?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, pra, pla, may, shun.
Whatever she said. Of meaningless noise. The noise they won't stop. Violently grating. Waveform. Squeaking, squeaking, piercing. Sign cuisine. Again. Target? Nah, I don't fucking know, man. An endless poem. Meaningless. Load me. This is more abstract. I'm sorry, I feel so dumb because I didn't know what the fuck it said. It's probably because of the handwriting. I guess it's just the way I write. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of the thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Wow, me and the MC actually kind of agree on that. That's cool. Not cool. I don't want my friends to die. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way is not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a hard or a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Ah, that's cool. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Hey, Jin. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? No! No, it's not! But I believe you! I'm gonna save. Because... why not? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, dear God. So that happened. We're all done reading each other's poems today, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if anyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to do exactly for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it earlier already. We're going to be performing Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Oh, you're kidding me, Monica. You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Looks like, I guess the hanging has reached new heights. We're hanging from new heights, folks. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share your poems? Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it with or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not really reading. I'm just kind of dozing off mentally. Alright. For you, thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Foreshadowing. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you don't want to recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself as she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Okay. More than her reflection is pristine, she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is it something or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I said it. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Damn. She's like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going. I gotta compete. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates, right? Not enunciates. Enunciates. Whatever. With perfect timing. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking tired. I ain't get no sleep. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we want. It's not what we didn't want to. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were just caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I'm next in. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it. You're reciting... Try not to think of it. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. The serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. And hit, even the horny stepbro liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. It's the atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. Okay. But it might be that other poems wouldn't really work quite well. Wouldn't really work quite as well with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen some poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. And it's just a little embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Natsuki makes me go before. Don't make me go before horny stepbro. It's not like I compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let horny stepbro lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Oh my god, that's so mean. Okay, I would just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up. Everyone has their eyes, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, I finish. I receive an applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Hey, I'm walking. Alright. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way into the podium. The poem is called... It's called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because You're Presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic about her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style as she works it surprisingly well. You know, when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back in her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for people, so yeah. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess it is in that case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm really, I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Even if it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. You're always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, yeah, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, horny step bro. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Whenever you're watching this. Peace. Peace and love.